going to do that. But still, you should. It is so much fun. You're going to have, I'm pretty sure, Capitalist, you're casting that one, right?
100%. I'll be here for the finals, Bard.
So I'm going to be there for the 5th, and I have been told that there is someone else who's going to be there for the 6th, as I am unable to make it. So if you guys want to know who that final member is, that sexy, don't worry about it. Just be there and follow the Twitter. Do not crash my game. Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart. You saw that, right?
I have to step in here. Bard, for just 5 seconds and make the following comment. Hey, through the first 3 days of this event, you have been spectacular, Bard. You deserve a lot of credit. I truly, genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm a brand new individual to this scene, to casting in general. You have been a slice to work with, man, and I've learned a ton from you, and I'm very grateful.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But now we go in, and Psycho goes down, and so does Morins, as the slugfest continues. Sneak attack with a Panzerfaust. Well, he found one, but Odasaka is going to find the trade. And there goes 2. Now Sneak and Lucid having to work together. Try and find out how to survive this.
No doubt that going into game 6 here on day number 3, that teams like Q5 at the highest points of the leaderboard, they're going to be looking for a lot of kills, trying to have some fun here, trying to execute, trying to frag. And that's exactly what I think we're seeing here early on in this particular game, Bard.
Psycho goes down. It's just Spectro who's left. Wait, this is actually Resmi's game on the line, I think, right? Didn't we just talk about it? Resmi,
if I'm not mistaken,
okay, hold up. I need to refresh. How many points do they have? Resmi, they're on 47 points. They don't make it in. They have to close. Spectro, it's all just Spectro.
This is clutch for them. They have to do this.
If Spectro goes down here, they are out of grand finals, and there's no way that they can make it back. They have hot dropped the past 2 matches. They're an amazing team. They have done so incredibly well, but that last match, especially from Mira Ruim, was so devastating to them. But he has to go up against 3, and Pest Control, they're still here. And this was a different team that hot dropped them, right? Because I think it was Tempest and Resmi, right?
That's correct. And I mean, going up against Q5 here at the top of the leaderboard, this is going to be a very difficult situation for Spectro to pull off for his team. I mean, there's not much he can do here other than hold his location or run.
Well, he is the biggest question mark, and it's actually Pest Control versus Q5 who find each other first. Sneak Attack thinks that this is the last member. Joshi is on the other side. Lucid, they're probably trying to push together. They think that he doesn't have much. They might think that he's coming from San Martin, but I don't know. We don't know what they know. And Joshi, now he's running straight to the last building where Spectro is very close to. He's not in this in God Compound, but he's very close to it.
There's no denying my happiness for the fact that we're seeing some activity early on in these last couple of matches between Q5 and PD.
Well, Q5 and Ghost Riders, it seems like there is no stopping the action. Well, Snorlax is going to go ahead and find Morins. And what the heck is happening now?
Little did we know that Snorlax and the fam was going to be coming out of the rear to, disrupt this whole action that's going down at Power Grid, baby, in Game 6.
Cap, I love you. You're a blast to have. I appreciate you, sir. Joshi, though, he's taking some damage from Sneak, unable to connect the headshots that he was so looking forward to. And a 3-way fight here. Sneak has to be careful because Grizz is putting the hurt into him, and with the final shot as he goes past the hill, does get knocked. Joshi down onto 1 HP. Lucid trying to peek with the ulti.
Nice shots raining out from both teams here. It's a ping-pong match as we've been seeing throughout the whole night. Can we see a flush here? I think it's for sure. Absolutely. There it is. Hot and spicy flushes out Sneak Attack.
Well, now Lucid, he is the last member inside the warehouse, but Ghost Riders are now just pushing straight on and from the side. You heard the Tommy gun, the suppressed. It did come from Lucid. And now Pest Control, they're starting to push over as Snorlax is the lead man against them. Some damage comes in. He has to be careful, though. M16, is it good enough? Spicy trying to take some shots at Snorlax, but the only thing taking the damage is the sandbags ahead of him. And from the side, you still have Blizzy. Oni goes down from IQ somewhere on the map. I have no idea where. And now Snorlax, he lands 1 shot. He lands 2. But from the side, Blizzy going to go ahead and find the knock onto Tigray. is trying to get the flush immediately. And, well, Ghost Riders. Lucid! You couldn't even hear the shots. We were right here. Lucid got down to soup. And Joshy finds Snorlax. And now Daz is the last one up for Ghost Riders. And all that we know is that Spectro is going, what the heck is happening here?
Yeah, that's just a situation that, you know, you definitely don't want to find yourself in if you're on the side of Snorlax and the real stuff there. I mean, you're really in a position where you cannot protect yourself, and they just got shown otherwise.
This is simultaneously the most frustrating and yet the best thing ever. I love these. This is so much fun. It's crazy. I don't understand. It's crazy, but it's fun. All right. Gabri, though, is going to go right over to Mimic. IQ, he is right there. Gabri trying to get a tire, doesn't find it. But now Flax and... oh my gosh. Flax and Quinn. Sorry. Flax and Quinn stopped trying to make sure that they can go ahead and find Gabri. But they just continue to go on. And Trimble taking some shots over at Victoria. No, not Victorious, because he is Victorious. Boundary. That's what I meant to say.
There are a few things less that I get more action out of at a 1v1 car situation. I just hope we get more of it, Bard.
Well, we will see, my friend, because there's still a lot of rotates that have to happen. And Spectro is alive.
I like the dog ears on Spectro. It's all about the dog ears, bro. It's all about the dog ears.
It's Resme. It works. It fits with their logo. I'm not even kidding. I'm 100% serious. Spectro, though, I mean, he has a chance to res all of his teammates.
He does, and maybe he will. You never know.
If they make it in, dude, this will be insane. Lucid actually picking up all of his teammates by going to Picado. And, well, Henry actually finding Trimble over in the distance. Flush should come out immediately. And, man, those were, like, the closest... When they were on, like, top of each other, it was difficult to see that that was them. But what the heck? Pest Control. Okay, Hot and Spicy is going to be taken down. Tony does get driven by Joshy, so I guess there's your wish confirmed, sir. Mimic.
Oh, yeah.
Go for it.
Go ahead. No. You go first, Bart. I'm so sorry about that.
No. Dude, no. No apologies. We don't do that here. Block, though. He has to be careful. Joshy finds him, immediately gets flushed, and PD from the other side. They're trying to drive by? Well, Gabri's the last one up. PD, he's not looking in a good position for this game, but in the matches in general, he is looking fantastic. And just a couple more shots should do it since he did get the res off. Nice shot coming out from Blissey, and Joshy finds that last one. But now Mimic, they go straight into the crater, not crater fields. Wait, what do we call this? Crap. That's Crater Fields. This is... I don't even know what to call this. Eastern Crater?
Eastern Crater Fields. Yeah,
We're calling it Eastern Crater Fields. Did you just make that up?
I did.
Nice. I like it. Let's go with it. See, that's the nice thing about casters is that sometimes if we don't know things, we just make it up. It's fine. It's fun.
We just invent it on the fly. It works.
Like if someone has a name I can't pronounce, I'm going to give them a nickname. That is my rule of thumb. And if you don't like my nickname, have an easier name to say. But shots coming out. Bowman should... Oh, he almost goes down. But dude, Pest Control is fighting so many teams. His Tempest were the ones who peeked on over, knocked him down. And actually, hold up. Hugh... Oh, wait, no. Hugh is here. They have their fourth member unable to join us for this match. Oh, Bowman. Gotta watch out. Pana taking him down. Nicely done. Dubhub has to be careful. I think they only have 2 members up. Nice. Did it get flushed away?
Interesting push there into Boltman. He was within 20 meters of that target. Not being able to flip a left on him was unfortunate. But hey, we're going to see if it's going to be able to be resable, but I doubt it.
Brother, my brain is fried, and I love it somehow. All right, Pana. Well, he gets the flush onto Bowman. Is now the rest of the map is looking sparse. 35 players up. Yeah, sparse is the best word I have for this.
Ooh, I like the rotation on this next zone, though.
And how so? Oh, I guess it goes north, which is fun. I appreciate that. But Team Raise Nubsky did go down. Chilla finds Cheech from behind, and Joey, well, he's the last one up. Got to find something here.
Yeah, I mean, with this type of centralized rotation, with this phase rotate, I mean, we're looking at, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're going to end up in Crater Fields or east of Crater Fields. This is a good centralized location for a lot of teams to pick a fight if they want it.
Yeah, this is an interesting zone, and Spectro, go, please, Spectro, I beg it. Ooh, hold up. All right, good grief, they gotta run through the gauntlet of Mir.Ruim, but Mir.Ruim unable to connect with the shots so desperately needed in order to find those tires. And X10, they're passing on the rotate. They're trying to make sure that they can stay safe, but Mir.Ruim still have a couple of members in the last, or the only one who made it past for good grief. Well, he's taking some shots, but he doesn't take any damage. Joey, this is crazy. You madman. You absolute crazy kid. You are. This is ballsy as heck. It is 12 seconds. If he gets this off in time, one frag could do him in. Wait. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. No, he doesn't get it. All right. That is heartbreaking. I thought he had it, but no. Spectro is gonna get his boys back. Oh, sir. Honestly, just mad respect. Like,
yeah, that came down to a matter of seconds, and it worked out for the opposing team.
Yeah, I gotta give him mad props. But let's go back to the game because there is untold and unforeseen chaos. And as I say that, Seifu lands some shots onto Joshi. And honestly, my MVP probably would be Seifu today. Seifu has just been insane for his team. He has done so much work, gotten so much damage, and it seems like every single time we see a couple of kills, he's always in there. But Joshi flies in like a beautiful flying swan from above. Don't know why I went with that one, but it works, so we're going with it.
Seifu?
Say less.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, I said I was going to bring it out. I thank you so much for that. All right. Well, Lucid and Seifu, they are trying to work together to take down Joshi. Blissey is nowhere to be found. Well, okay, he's somewhere to be found. It's just a little bit further away. So,
yeah,
well,
Joshi here really looking for some help here from Blissey. This is going to be a difficult situation for him to be in. I mean, the fact that he's got the level 2 backpack is going to allow him to take some time, but very limited.
Yep, limited is the best way to say it. He's going for the smokes, and Blissey, he's rotating through blue, I guess. Joshi cooking the nade, but no one's pushing him, so he honestly doesn't have anything to worry about. But he doesn't know that, and we do because we can see it. Because Observer is great and very fun, and I really appreciate it. So, oh, that is a good frag, and Joshi, that blue bag is actually saving his little butt right there. And, well, that frag, we're going to ignore that one, Lucid. Seifu.
Yeah. Joshi really finding himself in a extraordinarily difficult situation here. If he can find himself a way out of it, I would be really impressed, Bard.
Well, I've seen the man do crazy things, but against Q5, that is a tall order. And you know what? I'm hopeful. I don't know if I'm optimistic. Wait, is that contra? Oh, Morency might have actually spotted him, but Joshi takes some shots, makes him shove away. Jumps down. They know. Oh, Seifu spots out Joshi. Well, Hot and Spicy and Grizz got back in. And Blissey, he could not find the headshot, so I think they're just going to have to back off. Mir.Ruim and Good Grief are unhappy neighbors, but within the dusty dunes, they're going to get out of there. Res me. Guys.
Yeah, tip your hat to Joshi there out of pest control for being able to do what he could there. I mean, hey, great performance, Joshi. Great performance.
Well done from him, but guys, this team, this is who we are looking for. They need to have a good game. Granted, there are fewer points, especially when they came in, but if they can survive, and Rise is trying to make sure that they don't, not a lot of HP landing, and there goes one. He will not be res. There's no chance that he can. SKZ is trying to fly down, trying to avoid all the shots. Losing just one member isn't too bad. The circle is relatively good for them. This is decent. Ooh. All right, never mind. War with a nasty headshot, my brother. Oh, my Lord. Well, War, I don't even know what he did.
Some serious anti-aircraft fire there onto Res Esports. I mean, that was some great shots out of the mini from War.
It was now Ray Zav versus the Pest Control Spicy. Remember, we have one other members in blue. So this, well, He didn't
Well,
have anything. It's unfortunate. Not much he could do about that. You know, you gotta give him love. But okay, the far rotate and then Blissey trying to come in. But again, Resmi, they have 1 point, but they need a lot more. Miraruim is the one that they're basically fighting against, and they are still up and alive in full form, man. So a moment of magic is putting it very lightly for what Resmi needs, but there is a chance. I will always give them a chance.
Yeah, we have to give the Rez a chance here. I mean, they're doing everything that they can to stay in this. I mean, they're fighting for the finals, and we're holding our fingers crossed for them, Bard.
Fingers crossed, toes crossed, whatever you have that you can cross, go for it. But Blissey, he is the last up, and he does have to be careful because Sea Adder and good grief, they want some more points. They are not going to go down without a fight, but Blissey, he is passing by all of these shots, and he does not have to worry as he makes it safely through to the other side.
Yeah, good grief here, trying to put in some grief for the teams at the top and provide whatever types of shots that they can from the eastern side of the zone.
Boundary Esports now taking some shots at circle. Oh my lord. This is the best chance for Resmi. This is like, it is very unlucky that they, it's very unlucky. It's very unlucky that they didn't get more members here, but this is it. You're looking at someone crashing this dip. This dip is going to be massive for them, but Rise has a really good spot right here. Lucid goes down to a nice bolty shot coming out from Raisin Canes. Sir Uwu, it looks fantastic. Blissey unable to connect with that headshot, and now he is scared for his life. He is running. He is patting those feet down, and, well, some damage comes out from Blissey, but not enough to get the knock. And now all these teams in the north side do have to make their way to the southwest.
That's just it, Bart. I mean, going in here into phase 5, I mean, what a southern rotation for Rise. I mean, we all know and love the northern flat top of El Pozo, and Rise is going to execute on that position, no doubt.
Yeah, they will. And Kabooms, he was greedy. He went for the crate. And, well, he had to pay for that with his life. And I don't know how well it's going to work for him. But Pana spots out Miraruim and actually they crashed. Pana could land some amazing shots, but some decent covering fire. Good job taking down the tire, but Miraruim, they know how to rotate past here, but Rise Esports, they continue to just laden them with lead as Nubsky also trying to take down some shots. And, well, Chuck and Toxic able to survive only for so long, and now Chuck, he has to crash. The car is gone. Blissey finds one. Oh my gosh, he just got the flush, but then he goes down in return. But Miraruim down to Rise Esports trying to pick up those points, but Nubsky, he has a Panzer. So it's just clicking dead.
Deletion is in his repertoire, Bard.
Control, Alt, Delete. Sneak Attack actually goes ahead and finds Spectro, but the trade, this could be Resmi's entire line safe, who finds the flush, and now it's a 1v2. Zyko's nowhere to be found. Nubsky deletes Toxic. The res had come out onto the second of Miraruim, but now Razav. Well, one has been found. Chuck, that it's a 1v4. I love you, brother. Good luck.
That was a valiant attempt by Chuck there for Miraruim. I mean, you have to also tip your hat to them for being able to...
War, you saw him! Oh, War, you saw him! I'm surprised by that. All right, well, War goes down, but Chilla finds the last member, and honestly, I didn't think that War was going to go down there. But Razav, they're alive. They're in some form of cover, but they need to move quickly. And the rest of the teams, Mimic is in blue, with Victorious just overwatching them as Good Grief and Tempest have to find some way to either live cohesively or end each other in order to make room for themselves. Chilla, though, gonna overpeak, and Razav taking a bunch of lead. Chilla actually goes down to Topic from a distance, and that could buy Razav much needed time. Hold up. They stopped Boundary. Wait, oh, this is two different teams. My brain is I'm going down. Resmi, though, dude. Nice spray coming out from him. Kevin peeks on over. He does have lethal. I would recommend to use it. Use your lethal. Use your lethal on Boundary. Trying to find the headshots. Pacey, one headshot. Trying to tag the toes. Almost gets him down. He's trying to go inside the shacker behind cover, and he finds just enough while Luke goes down to IQ and Flax in the distance. What the heck? The vehicle should have killed him, but somehow it didn't. And down Kevin goes. Pana and Beleda, the last two alive. And they're trying to find some way. And I don't even know where that vehicle came from. It did some damage, but not enough. Zyko actually killed himself with the Panzer Faust. And I think that might be their game's rise. They were able to get War up, and now the overpeak coming in from them, and they should do damage. They should get knocks. They should get kills. Everything that they desire in this match. Good grief going down to Palix. Topak, or... he's in a dip. Well, War trying to get the knock on Beleda, unable to do so. And from behind, Conf goes ahead and finds Chilla. Oh, wait, not from behind. Apologies. Ooh, Conf, though, he is getting really good damage.
Nice shots raining out from Conf there, no doubt, with his Mini 14. Great shots. He needs to see if he can knock the second. He finds it on Pana.
Pana going down. And again, Beleda is right next. Well, never mind. As soon as I said that, he pushed on over and immediately died. R.E.A.L eliminated in 7th. Now we have 6 teams up. So many interesting things happening all around this map. But Rise is still 4 up. Sneak attack, yeah. Not surprised.
Looking at this transition into phase 6, Bart, I have to say, I mean, we find ourselves in a valley situation with multiple opposing mountains. I mean, this is Rise's game to close out for the day.
See, I understand why you would say that. I actually kind of disagree. I think that their terrain, like the terrain is going to be really difficult for them. So they're going to make their way over, but Penry and the rest of Boundary is going to make it really difficult for them. So save through with some good damage, but Dad Buff with the frag is going to find him. And Morin's in sneaking out, trying to find some more points. And there's no way. Ooh, good shots coming out. And
nice
now it
flick.
is just Morin's. Raising Canes is not going to go down. The spray with the ace from a distance is not going to take down Raising Canes. And Tempest are surviving just barely.
Absolutely. It's some motion in the ocean out of there, out of Q5, out of our friend here that we're inspecting. Sneak attack knocked. He's going to have to do what he can with the Kar 98, but he's going to have to find one dream shot. Can he find it?
Ooh, that was a good attempt at it. I honestly thought it was a good... Well, Raising Canes, he is able to find that headshot. And Q5 dead. Top 4 confirmed. And all right, never mind. You know, I'm apparently just a big old liar. So okay. Well, here's the thing. They have this, which is beautiful. It's very nice. But this is the main thing that sucks. Like right here. All of this.
No man's land is going to be an area where no teams want to find themselves in going into the Final Four here. And I mean, quite frankly, the amount of cover that we see ourselves available to is extremely limited, Bard.
Yep, and it's only limited on the edges as well, which is why it's so rough. But this southern side, Rise are trying to play this, hope that they can catch everyone out and hope that it shifts towards there. That is their win condition. If it shifts towards the south, they win this game. If it shifts north or east, they're dead.
Yeah, there's no shortage of RNG going into our final game of the night tonight, Bard. And I mean, Rise Esports is doing everything that they can to execute upon that RNG. Nice shots out of Backmonster, finding what looked to be one shot onto Tempest.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they didn't actually communicate that. And I think one player just immediately shot rather than team shotting, which I think would have worked. But, you know, it happens. It's part of the game. But now Tempest knows that something is up, and Rise... their control just became a little bit less, possibly decoy smokes coming out from Boundary as they're going to go ahead and rotate and try to get behind where Rise were coming.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately for Rise, they're going to have to continually circumvent their location to find out, and ideally find themselves not in the middle of this encounter. But, I mean, it looks like that's what they're going to end up being in here, Bard.
Yep, it is... it's rough. I mean, Tempest, where did they go? I feel like they kind of... I guess they're forced to play right where Raising Canes is, and then they'll be forced to push into Rise. So Rise is in a rough spot. They have a little bit of a hill, especially where Backmonster and Arson are. So that's kind of saving them currently at this point in time from getting shot in the side. Raising Canes, oh, as I say that, Chill is very lucky not to die. Raising Canes, and Chill's trying to find something, and he does. A nice headshot onto Chilla. And now Rise, the panic is incoming because Tempest should be able to push onto this with no issue, and they're not able to do it. War, he's running straight for him, and the flush comes in. Raising Canes up to 5, Tempest on to 9 themselves.
Yeah, Raising Canes finding that flush with the M24. Great pick for him in this position. This is going to give them the opportunity to equalize the playing field going into the final fight.
Woo! Arson, very lucky that he had a 3 helm there, but Raising Canes, he is on point with the headshots so far. Can anyone sit him down? But now Boundary, they've made it in to the spot that they need exactly. Now we're in a 3v3v1. Is Victorious and Shakuch. He's in the compound and he is praying that no one takes too many shots at him, especially not a Bolty. He doesn't want a Bolty at all. Please don't crash my game. Raising Canes finds another topic, goes down. Comp does as well, and this man is now just picking up points for fun.
Yeah, Raising Cane's really going to work here in the final game of the evening, picking up multiple points for his team Tempest. This is really what you want to do going into that final match, Bard.
Yep, but Rise, they've now smelled blood in the water. Raising Canes, he had his SR out, but now Arson, Back Monster is actually going to be the one who takes him down. Rise spotting out that they have the opportunity, and my game is not happy with me, and I don't know why. But the FAMAS incoming. Nades, please do not crash on the final game. All right, buddy, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm ending my Discord stream for you.
We're live. We're good.
I appreciate you.
Right. Esports doing everything they possibly can to keep this together. They're utilizing every bit of utility that they have left to try to push this final team to the north of themselves. The smoke screen in which they're creating is allowing Backboxer to get the information that he needs. Oh, but he finds himself falling quickly to Shakuch.
Shakuch with the MG3, a nasty gun. Now he's activating wars, going for the hero res play, and they are just trading reses. Shakuch, the one nade from Arson is going to find him. Shakuch now, he has an MG3, which is an amazing gun for this. He could pop on over, finds one. Does he find two? He does! Shakuch able to get them both, and now we're in a 1v1v1. And War, I don't think that there is anything else you can do, brother. You tried your best. You went for the hero res play. The nades coming in from Arson and an MG3. Shakuch has little to no ammo left. A pure 1v1 for the ending.
You know, Bard, we couldn't have expected less. I mean, Shakuch here, a sitting volcano waiting to erupt, and he's just absolutely unloading with this MG. He's putting in some serious work and racking up points for Victorious that we didn't expect to see here in the end game.
Well, I mean, he's doing good. That was an aggressive push out that I definitely was not expecting. But Arson, he's opting. I mean, he knew that he was getting sandwiched, so he's trying to figure out a way out of this scenario. As he's kind of the one who's forced out. All right, I guess Shakuch is forced out first, but Shakuch doesn't have a ton of ammo, and he is actually going to switch weapons to an AUG, and he does have 3 gear. Remember that.
What a way to finish out the night. 1v1v1, Rise Esports, Boundary, Victorious Gaming. Let's go.
What a way to do it. Penry, he is being aggressive. He smelt blood in the water. He moved to the south side. Circle is about to close in a minute. It did shift away. All these players have to make it in. It is going to be a dead man zone. But now Shakuch from the other side is just waiting, trying to spot out Arson, trying to find any way to get that elusive win.
That's just it. Each of the members of these 3 teams looking for the glory, going into the finals.
Good shots.
Which one's going to find it, Bard?
Solid shots from him, but Shakuch now, his position's been revealed. Arson knows where he is. Penry's inside zone. Neither of the other 2 are. They are just waiting. They're playing a Mexican standoff game here, honestly. But Penry, he's still being aggressive. He doesn't want to rest on his laurels. And Arson trying to figure it out. And he could get shot in the back here by Penry himself. And he does spot him at the rock. You can see his
Arson
little toesies.
finding himself in the middle. Oh, this is going to be difficult for him.
Oh, no. Arson goes down. Penry finds him, stabs him in the back. And now Shakuch versus Penry for the final game.
Here we go. This is it. I'm not going to say a word.
Penry, he is looking. He has the mini out. So does Shakuch. A fair battle, a pure 1v1 if I've ever seen it. It's basically like in practice that you guys have seen time and time again, but this time there's no cover to work with. Penry just trying to play as much space as he can, being aggressive, being unique, twisting, turning, finding ways, finding areas, and he actually has the dip. He's making it first there. Shakuch, I don't know how much he knows. Looking at his viewpoint, looks like, ooh, might have spotted him out. He knows that he's close. He saw him. Now they know each other. Penry is on 19 HP. Shakuch should be able to find this, and he does. Ooh. Victorious with the final